Good day, everyone. My name is Gogo Sikeleva Vengfolo. I'm a spiritual healer. It's in the early hours of the morning, and my ancestors have just spoken to me and ordered me to deliver this message. I know how traditional healers are looked down upon, how we are not taken seriously. I won't go into details regarding that, but the whole point is we are chosen people as traditional healers, whether people like it or not. And as chosen, we are meant to deliver messages from the spiritual world. We might not be doing a good job regarding that, but I think it's time that we take that seriously, that we deliver these messages and send them across to the people. Because as we are chosen to make a difference. We are chosen to heal. We are chosen to make things easier for people. My answer, okay, and then let me explain this before I go further. Our training as traditional healers is from the ancestors, meaning it's from the universe. We are trained differently. As we are trained, we get the approval or the promotion that we are ready to heal from the ancestors. When the ancestors have spoken that you are ready to go out and save people's lives, then that person is ready to do so. And that person needs to be respected and taken seriously. Then people will talk about scientific things and scientific knowledge. We are not all about science. We are about spirituality and the real things of spirituality. If our ancestors say that is not right, that means that is not right. If they say that is true, that means that is true. That's it, and there's no two ways about it. That doesn't need to be proven. That doesn't need to go to be taken to a laboratory or something. It is a fact. And people need to know this, and they need to take it seriously. Government need to know this and need to acknowledge us. A lot of things are going terribly wrong because of science. People will tell us about science, scientific things. Things must be proven. Things must be taken to laboratories. In the spiritual world, it's the message from ancestry that matters. It's the message from the spiritual world that matters. I'm here to deliver that message. I don't care if I will be arrested for this. I don't care. This is the message from the spiritual world. We are told to cover our mouths and noses. We are told to sanitize our hands regularly. I don't have a problem with that. But my question is, has this been taken like as we are told about things being scientifically proven, taken to laboratories and all, and it's scientists who are taken seriously, it's medical people who are taken seriously, and then as spiritual healers, we are not taken seriously. Then my question is, the people who are taken seriously, the people who are regarded as the true messengers, have they done their thorough investigation about the covering of mouths and noses? Because to me, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that you cover your mouth and nose at the same time the whole day. And then you tell me that medical people say this, give us the instruction of doing this. It doesn't make sense to nature. God, everything that is created for a reason. God created our mouths and noses for a reason, so that we could breathe, so that whatever that is inside of us could come out. And then we are told to cover what is meant to stay open the whole day. Isn't that killing us? You know what? This doesn't make logic sense. I'm not sure if it's long this theta kahle, but logically it doesn't make sense that you cover your mouth and nose the whole day. Hell, and the entire world is doing this. You go everywhere, everyone is covering their mouth and noses. Has it been taken, has it been researched? Has this thing been researched? What is the idea behind all of this? And really, we need to ask ourselves. We need to ask ourselves, what is the whole point? The disease itself, the way it came about, and then all of a sudden we are told to cover our mouths and noses the whole day. I can't last a minute in a mask. I can't last a minute. It frustrates me. And I'm not being a rebel about this. And then our kids are meant to go to school and they have to cover themselves the whole day. Whereas God created our mouths and noses to stay open so that we breathe. This covering of our mouths and noses, isn't it killing us? Is it aisbulali na? Because to me, iyasbulala Shem more than it saves us. The truth must be spoken. Inyani mayithethwe. Iyasbulala lento. Iyasbulala lento. Whether we like it or not, whether we are protecting ourselves or not, but we are being killed day by day. And then we come to a point of hand sanitizers. My ancestors have just spoken how bad it is to use the hand sanitizer. Okay, let me rephrase my statement. They've just said that the huge consumption of hand sanitizers is not right for our health. Ayikho right. Nayo iyasibulala. Umuntu uzothatha afake hand sanitizer then ahamba yobamba ukutya kwakhe. The hand sanitizer itself is made of chemicals. So when you hand sanitize you sanitize your hands and then you go touch your food, you eat. Where are the chemicals? Zippy. The truth must be spoken, and the government is there to protect us, is there to do what's right for the country. But then, has the government thoroughly done their research regarding all of these things? Or is it something from somewhere? And those people who have just given the instructions of covering our mouths and noses and sanitizing our hands, have they done their thorough research? We need to ask these things. South Africa is a free country. We need to question things. Our kids are supposed to go to school very soon. They will be covering their mouths and noses. They will sanitize now and then. There will be, like here at home, my kids, they wash their hands before they eat. They wash them. Instead of sanitizing their hands before they eat, they wash them. So at school, they will hand sanitize and then touch their food. And they are not in my presence to check. No, instead of sanitizing your hands, wash your hands before you eat, because the chemicals are not good themselves. So ezi zinto sizixelelwayo zijongisisiwe na, o siyaxelelwa thina siyenza as if asinangqondo, asisebenzisa ingqondo sijonge i-right i-wrongo le for ourselves. Remember, yes, the government is saying it's protecting us and protecting everyone, but then at the same time, covering your mouth and nose the whole day is affecting your own health. You are killing yourself the whole day. You are creating more diseases the whole day. So where is freedom there? I'm not asking these questions to oppose, but then it's all about our health. Our health. If these things are killing us, some other ways need to come out. Ways that will protect us entirely and not kill us every day, little by little, creating more diseases. I've said it. And the message is from the ancestors. It's from the spiritual world. Are we being protected or are we being killed day by day? Amagwini, Thokozani, Lisedi Khanya, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.